My recording. Yep. Good. Stereo. Settings seem fine. Got a bunch of DLC. I didn't get all the correct ones because I couldn't find all the correct ones. But you know, happens. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, punching blonde, let's go. Alright, so everything's going to load a lot faster than what I'm used to. Because this isn't running on the worst piece of hardware in existence. Also, playing this game with something that isn't a PS3 controller is very weird, but it is a nice welcome change. Look how fast that loads. Hot damn.
Did you see me? I was awesome!
I don't really need to waste time picking those up. So amongst the things that I downloaded, like the DLC, I'm pretty sure some of the things that I got are DLCs that weren't released in English. The only reason I say that is because the descriptions for them are entirely in Japanese. And I don't recognize them from like the list of English DLCs. But they just like give you so much free stuff. Like, they give you all the medication that you're gonna need. Like, all the medicines, they give you, like, a bunch of free credits. Whoops.
Let me know if you need my treatments.
That was... That was weird.
I'ma break it.
There's no lag. Oh man. I played through the tutorial of this when I set this up, and I didn't notice any weird things like that.
Ooh, this one's nice.
So, oh,
My turn. Pretty mysterious Neptune of love and justice. In the name of the Basilicom, I'll punish you.
oh, I'm using regular bullets, not fire bullets. Uh-oh. Okay, still died.
Yay! We won!
Okay. Casually beating the tutorial like a minute faster from load times already. See how fast the screen is without all the lag? Alright, so I'm just gonna buy like all the DLC. Probably don't need like all of it, but like whatever, man. Run forward a little bit and bump into IF. Ooh, trophies. That's how you know I didn't play past that tutorial. Menu. Oh, I mean, whatever. You can have all this extra stuff. Alright, combo skills, jumping arts, hard drive divinity, hello. All those trophy pop-ups getting in the way. Okay, so from all the extra DLC, I have like way too much money. I have like 250 of each of the medicines. No. Swap to fire bullet. And it lived. Like a lot. Okay.
Did you see me? I was awesome. All right.
Okay. So pretty much the only DLCs I wasn't able to get a hold of were all the accessory ones. The ones that give them like hats and stuff. Which sucks a little, because we do use those in like console speedruns. So I guess technically this isn't like the optimal setup. But like, who cares,
Ready to win this?
right?
I'm nervous. No problem at all. Come back anytime. Oop, I'm gassed.
And we don't need to do the extra fights here, because they're worth like nothing XP wise. Those are done in the speedrun for money, and we have like a billion money from all the other DLCs.
I'll go as much as I can.
How could I?
It's not bad being praised for good work, huh? All right.
All right, stop. Yeah. Config, set difficulty to easy. Luckily, of all the DLCs, this one's the most important one.
Plan B. Run when in danger.
And this DLC is super important because the item we get from this hidden chest in here is the best weapon in the game for Neptune.
We should keep escape as an option.
Ooh. Might die. Yeah, I think I'm dying. It's fine.
Outies. With me.
That is A-okay. Try again.
I can't believe this. I'm outies.
Wow, they're just gonna keep doing that. Once more. Can I pause? Can I access the item menu? Probably not. Well, we just keep re-rolling until we make it.
I'll return the favor later.
This, oh, well, we made it. That's also a thing that can just happen in speedruns. Nothing you can do about it. Except reset over it.
I hope you'll find something nice. I found something.
Best weapon in the game for Neptune. Yeah. Pop to Compa, hit triangle. Escape the dungeon. How bad are the shares? The shares aren't that bad. Explore. No. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, Sky Harbor. Duh. I forgot to set the difficulty back. Where's the thing that shows me my credits? Okay, I have like 126,000. Explore nearby lands, last station. Okay, so even with that horrible, horrible luck and sloppy execution, because I don't have like, I can't do like the actual menus. I don't have notes for like all this extra crap that I have. We are still ahead. And we're going to be ahead the whole time, because load times make that big of a difference. Okay, first split, 2 minutes ahead. And these splits that we are comparing against are the world record splits. These are record splits, and we are going to beat them by like, I want to say like 40 minutes. Normally I would come over here and pick this up. I guess I still will, because 10 is still a lot. And walk into a corner.
We can win this. Let's go. We did it! A complete victory!
No, I have eject buttons. I can do the bell strategy. I can do the New Game Plus stuff.
We can win this. Let's go.
Wow, I got bead. I got bead super hard. Oh yeah,
Activate my syringe, or you'll be
I don't know if it matters. It probably doesn't. But the game is running at 30 FPS.
Let's just say
I couldn't figure out how to get it higher. And I really didn't want to mess with it. Considering that these the PS3 trilogy aren't really supposed to have a high frame rate. I didn't mind that the game was somehow already capped at 30. I don't know if it's like an internal cap already that the game has programmed in, or if the emulator does that itself.
I win the MVP award.
It runs 60 on like load screens and menus.
Ready for a battle? I'm nervous.
But when you're in actual gameplay, it goes back to 30.
Am I like super strong? Oh, keep getting.
Oops. Forgot about that text box. Oops. How does vanilla work? How do like I'm pretty sure so on the landmass menu the game's running at 60 and I'm pretty sure that's why it's going so fast. I don't think this game is supposed to run above 30. By which I mean this game probably doesn't work right when it runs above 30.
Get ready. I wish nursing school was this easy.
I really don't think that the XP from these regular mobs add up to be anything. I think it's okay to skip them. That I have all the extra money and eject buttons. I really don't think I need to do any of them.
Everyone, get ready.
Because like the only level that matters is 20. Everything after level 20 is just like whatever. And we get so much XP from the onslaught of bosses that we go through in this run. You lived.
I can't move. Got him good. Level up.
I also kind of wonder if the frame rate has any effect on the visual novel style cutscenes. Like I wonder if it's speeding those up as well. I don't think so. The animations look like they're playing at the right speed during those. How goes the PC version? Yes, it is a very good port. I wish we could use this port. It's already just so much nicer all around.
We can win this. Let's go.
The only, I don't even want to call it a bad point, because it's not really a bad point. The only thing that I couldn't do, I couldn't get all the DLC that we normally use in a speedrun. I just couldn't find it. So I guess I don't have, like, the quote-unquote optimal setup. But, like, I got a bunch of DLC that I'm pretty sure is Japanese exclusive. I'm supposed to transform first combo. Whoops. And it works perfectly fine on this English version. You are weak to Earth. Not that that really matters, because Neptune is broken.
One more. I'm glad no one is seriously hurt. Level up.
Yeah, but load times are better, the game just runs better. A couple of very minor visual bugs, but like... eh. It's not really a big deal. There's no input lag. Which I guess means you actually have to be good at the menus to do them well. Yeah, it's not like you're doing the menus underwater anymore. That's like the biggest thing that I've noticed. Yeah, these games are totally hindered by the hardware they're on. Oh, whoops. No, go down. Victory runs better than RB3. I believe it. The problem with the PS3 games is just the PS3.
Let's do this.
It's just the PS3 architecture was just so awful. And like these guys just weren't very and still aren't very good at, you know, making
My turn.
optimized, well-running games.
Tough, but we can do it.
And you know, you couple that with the PS3. Guard, you can just gun normally, doesn't matter. There are like some kind of weird inputs. This game clearly isn't like prepared to read multiple inputs at the same time. Probably because the menuing on console is so slow. So sometimes if you do inputs too quickly, it just eats them. I don't think this game has any sort of buffering system, because to be fair, it doesn't really need one on console.
Don't underestimate my syringe, or you'll be sorry.
Easy peasy. That puts us at what, 16? 15. Am I under-leveled? I might be. not hiding how much better of an experience this is. Have you played this game on like an actual console? I don't think you have you? I don't think it's really that... come on, menu. I don't think it's really that bad. Like, I've definitely played worse games. On the PS3 itself, even. I can't read my notes. But yeah, this is like a dramatic improvement. Because you don't... to be fair, there's not really a whole lot reason to have a PS3, except for PS3 exclusives, and there aren't really that many of those anymore. Sony actually put most of them on PS4 and 5. No, not 3. 2. Ah.
No problem at all. Come back anytime.
And this just kind of makes me sadder that these games are just stuck on this console, all 3 of these games. Oh, that's just for... That's for stuff that I don't need to do because I have better stuff. Because I have extra DLCs. I don't need to do that menu. Yeah, and them having the option to port to PC and just not. To be fair, the market was very different like 10 years ago. Japanese studios still kind of don't see the value of PC ports a lot of the time. Damn. Oh, I read the wrong line. Oh well, taking an extra turn. Well, I mean, it's not an option anymore. It hasn't been an option for like a long time. Ever since they fucked over NIS and pushed Gust away. I think they had like partial, like, I think NIS specifically had like rights to these games since they like did development on it. So like they cannot redistribute these games without like NIS's permission. And I don't think they're interested in doing that anyways. Even if they got it, that was kind of the whole point of the Rebirth games. And let's be fair, let's be real. Between Vanilla and Mark II and RB1 and RB2, RB1 and 2 are kind of the better games. Like, games. I don't transform here, do I? I don't. I have Incomp, I don't do anything at all in this fight. Easy peasy. Yeah, as far as being video games goes, RB1 and 2 are just better. They're just better replacements. The only people who would want ports of Vanilla and Mark II are like the diehard fans, and this series isn't big enough for that kind of outcry. Alright, you guard. You guard. Come on. I'm mashing too fast. The inputs are getting eaten. I'm so used to Vanilla's garbage. This game does feel very good to play on emulator. It's a lot better. The game feels very touchy when you're on actual console. That's probably just because of the low frame rate. Level 20, time to do the thing. Time to use my... Wait, am I level 20? Oh yeah, I am level 20. There we go, there's the final moveset. Yeah, that's it. I don't remember these menus that well. No, not you. I need to explore. But yeah, I just wanted to see how this game is on emulator. I thought it'd be fun to do this. I also wanted to know how much faster it was. Explore nearby lands. We're going to Louis. And it's not like anyone else who runs this game is even remotely interested in running this game. So, if I want to know, I guess I have to be the one to figure out. The answer to how much faster is yes. Yeah, I think this is probably, you know, having not finished the run and not even being halfway through it, I think this is probably around 45 minutes faster. Just from like the first 2 splits. Which, by the way, I am comparing against the record splits. And I've gotten horrible RNG. Like this run is reset worthy on console. It was reset worthy 20 minutes ago. Definitely be up for competing with emulator. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's a separate category, I mean, you can split between console and emulator. And, you know, I believed you when you said that you went through and looked, but I went ahead and looked too when you said that there were no, like, of those quote-unquote cheat functions for the emulator. Like, there's no speed up or anything. I didn't even see if there was a turbo button. I think this emulator is still very bare bones. It just emulates. That's all it does so far. It's not accurate, but damn, is that not appealing? I don't want it to be accurate. Simply because it make it more enjoyable. Enjoyable and accessible. This game, out of all the NEP games, has like the lowest accessibility. Well, no, that's not true. I think PP is also very inaccessible. This and PP, yeah, both of them. Damn, bad RNG. Yeah, and that's another thing. If the PS Store goes down, the game dies as a speed game. And I've brought that up, and ZFresh is just like, well, it's not happening anytime soon. Which, to be fair, he's right. It probably isn't happening anytime soon, but also, it's going to happen. I think it'd be a lot smarter if we just, like, archive relevant DLC and, allow emulators as like a separate category. I think we should archive the DLC anyways, because, you know, if you have a homebrewed PS3, you can just put the DLC on the PS3 you're playing on console then, right? But then the question is it okay to boot from, like, is it okay to boot a digital version of this game, since this is a disc-only game? Is that cheating? I really think the small thing should be addressed before like it becomes a problem, and we have to address everything all at once. And even if the answer at the end of the day is no, we don't want this to happen, I think the discussion still should be had.
Ends well.
But I also understand where ZFresh is coming from. Like, nobody runs this game. A lot of people really don't care.
I can take care of this alone.
It's just, it's messy. And yeah, emulator could easily just be a separate category. Do it like Mario 64 does. And probably a trillion other popular speed games.
Keep the peace in gaming.
The only people even remotely interested or curious about emulator. Yeah, I know a lot of other, especially older consoles like Game Boy or SNES, N64, they just straight up allow emulators on some boards to be compared to consoles. A lot of those, though, the emulators are console accurate. This emulator is not. I do think that for like this emulator, we would have to split the boards because there's just no comparing it. Like, I'm 5.5 minutes ahead already, and I've had like a horrible run. This is going to beat the world record, even if I spend like 20 minutes like away from the controller. Nope, don't do that. NES, still an emulator. Yeah, because that one dude, he's like 3 or 4 frames away from TAS on Mario Bros. And he plays on keyboard.
We're better than this.
But also, Mario Brothers is filled with a bunch of fucking crazy people. Oh my god, the dude's like 3 or 4 frames away from TAS.
I'ma break it.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
No sweat.
The amount of attempts is pretty low. 14. Yeah, that is actually pretty low for a game like that. Like, they're very hardworking, don't get me wrong, but they're also very, very talented at that game. Like, I've seen some of his streams, and like, he's just extremely talented. And then right.
Don't let your guard down even if they look weak.
Yeah, anyone who's like a high-level Mario runner for any of the Mario games, really, they put way more time into practicing and like memorizing everything. Strats, backup strats, muscle memory, and all that.
I'ma break it.
Like, you have to be so incredibly dedicated to be good at a Mario game.
Single turn.
And like, it's fair because those games are extremely popular and competition is very, very tough. That's why a lot of the times you see the quote-unquote retired speedrunners are like old Mario runners who just like became YouTubers or variety streamers. because it like destroys them, like physically and like mentally, and eventually they just need to get away from it.
Am I like super strong?
Thank you, Nightbot. Very cool. Going left. Less and less in the speedrun. Yeah, I think that happens to a lot of people.
All's well that ends well.
Like, I can't really blame people. At a certain point, you gotta know when to quit, like what's best for you, right? You do want to stop before you hurt yourself, either physically or mentally, doing something that's like, at the end of the day, is extremely repetitive and taxing, and the rewards, the gap between rewards gets longer and longer. And people who do that for like years, and then at that point streaming is their job, and they would just want to do something else because they do it for like 8 to 10 hours a day, every day.
Do this alone. I wish nursing school was this easy.
This phase was happening.
Don't underestimate
I kept telling you, man, like, don't push yourself. Like, you were only really doing that for like a very long time. I was supposed to transform in the Neptune break. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, it's gonna take an extra turn.
You little shit. That was nothing. It's not raised.
Like, it's not healthy to hyperfixate on things. Well, VGM, there's nothing wrong with going back and doing more. Like, doing runs is like fine if you pace yourself. SVS is a very long and boring game. Not a lot happens, which I think is why burnout happened so quickly for me, at least.
As they look.
It just doesn't feel very involved. And also, I did a lot of it all at once. And, like, the SSD can be used for other things, right? It's not just for this one game. Only thing was the simple. Well, yeah, but you can use that to lower times in other games, right? You can do some console runs of games you already know. Why don't you do a console run of Rabby Reeby?
I guess I have some time.
Or, yeah, Rabby Reeby. I thought it was Reeby Rabby for a second. I was like, wait, no, that's wrong. That's gross. Don't say that. Just do, like, other versions of games you already know if you don't want to, like, invest the time into something else.
We can win this.
Guess where Rabby Reeby's pretty bad. Like, really, really bad? Wait, what am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to transform. I was on the wrong part of the notes because I just have the dungeons memorized, so I wasn't reading what I had to do during the fight, because I do not have the fights memorized. It lived. That's BS. I am under-leveled by like 1 level.
That wasn't enough to take me down.
Explore nearby lands. Going to lean box. It's really nice to leave the land masses in the middle of quest lines, just to fuck off and go do something else for a little bit. One of the best parts about this speedrun.
This'll be a good practice.
Really consistent updates for. So what was the final update for console not the same as the final update for PC? Like, did they stop like partway through? Oh, okay. It's genius. Just don't put out any of the free updates and just put out the paid ones. That way you don't have to waste time developing them, right? Oh, I didn't even know the game was on Switch. PS4 and Vita's on 1.8. Are the categories, or are the platforms different categories in Rabby Reeby? One, two, five. Platforms are not separated, no. Damn. That's lame.
Let's not waste our time here too much. Easy. Let's get him in a single turn.
Switch is an interesting experience. That makes it sound like it was bad. And also, you know, you saying you have enough of it also makes it sound like it's bad.
We're better than this.
Neptune break. Gotta buy buttons. Release date competition. Literally the worst speedrun. Ran by the publishers. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Just beat the game on normal. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It's just any percent, right? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Rabby Reeby's stupid. Never mind. Oh no. No! You let the publishers know speedrun stuff. They patched it, didn't they? They patched all the cool shit and left all the broken shit in the game, didn't they? That's always what they do, those bastards.
They're not as strong as
They didn't? Well, I would assume after you cheat with it, that's when they're like, oh, well, this, we can't let them break our game like this. Because, you know, it's an unwritten rule that devs hate speedrunners, even though that's not usually true.
no sweat.
Goodbye, Titan.
A victory for our party.
Run you. Oh. Oh, the game has a speedrun mode? Actually, yeah, that makes sense. It is a Metroidvania. A lot of them usually do. Oh, the publisher ran it. The dev didn't know. Okay. Well, A, that's stupid, and B, that's fine, and C, that's stupid. God, hot damn. This sounds like a fucking dumpster fire. First and second place are the same person. You gotta cover all your bases. Wow, save 45 seconds on that super short split.
Get ready.
Oh, they used in-game time too? No. I keep not transforming. I'm supposed to transform. You gun. I'm mashing too fast. I'll slow down, game. I'm sorry. Just guard. Neptune will take care of it in like 3 hits. Cool.
How could I?
Yeah.
How did I do? That wasn't bad at all.
You can't be doing that. Segmented runs. Segmented runs are so sweaty. But like, they're kind of designed to be. I can't blame people for being sweaty with segmented runs because that's just how that works.
We can do it.
It's optimal. Guard. You guard.
Great. We won. I can level up.
7 town. It still doesn't exist. It's just any percent. Switch any percent. Yep. You know, this isn't a call out or anything, you know. Don't take it that way. But every time I do a run of this game, BGM, you always show up to explain a new Rabby Reeby category to me, and every time I keep telling you that's stupid. Because it is stupid. It's very stupid. But like, I get it. Speedruns are really dumb. Well, you want to pick normal because, you know, it's inclusive. Everyone can play normal. Anyone can beat the game on normal, right? Who's your introduction to speedrunning? Yikes. Yikes, dude. Allows you to deal with the other BS. Yeah, that's fair. You were like born in the bullshit. You don't have to adapt to other stupid games because like nothing is stupider than where you started. Heavy, heavy cope.
I'm nervous.
Oh wait, this is... Oh yeah, this is the glitch dungeon. Whoops. I didn't do the thing. Oh, fucking well.
Fine. Let's do
I'll just buy more buttons, it's fine. Who cares? Power of really rigged competition. Oh, you got Rabby Reeby Joy-Cons? Oh, that's kind of hype.
fine. Let's do this.
Someone else got a Docky? Never mind, your price sucked. I keep doing the transformation backwards.
Great, we won.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to transform for the Belarus. We need the competition to give you both prizes.
Escape as an option.
Wait, was there only one of each? Because, like, in that case, like, first, second, third place, you know, that would make sense. Comp a gun. Lame, lame, lame.
You little shit.
Oh, the Docky was a drawing. Okay. Wait. So both prizes. Okay, okay. About to say, if both prizes were drawings, then like you didn't even have to win. Like, last station. I also need to buy more buttons because I'm dumb and I used them all when I wasn't supposed to. I mean, cool contest, even if it was really, really scuffed.
Easy. Let's get him in a single.
I guess they knew their audience at the very least. I say 4 seconds? What the fuck? Paradoxin. Nope, it's worse than what she has. Here you go, Compa. Competition was incredibly stressful. Damn, dude, it just sounds like you have really bad timing. It's always come up with the yeah. Worst time. Well, at the very least, is it one of those things that you can look back on and laugh at? Because even if it sucked at the time, like, that kind of makes it worth it, right?
Coming from above. Watch out. I'm nervous.
I'm gonna make it out of here and just one more eject. I don't think my movement's been very good in this dungeon.
I can already see this ending.
One of the very annoying parts about this run is having to take good lines. A lot of the dungeons, you have a lot of wiggle room. But some of the dungeons are very tight on movement. In a majority of the dungeons in this game, you have 17.5 seconds worth of movement in between encounters.
Plan B. Run when in danger.
Because encounters are not step-based. They are movement time-based. The The majority of dungeons are 17.5 seconds, some dungeons are 15.5 seconds, and then some dungeons are just 22 seconds. I do not know why. There are only like 2 dungeons that are 22 seconds. And I don't... No, we don't go into either of those in any percent. I know too much about this game. God. I need to play good games. What am I doing? Another big up for using the emulator is I'm playing the game in 1080p. You should not do that on console. On console, it is optimal to play in 480i. Not even 480p, 480i. It's nice to see this game in HD, and I can actually read the menus. They're not too blurry that I can't even see the numbers.
This is bad, right?
I don't even have any upscaling turned on or anything. This is just like the game. It looks so much nicer. My button. Nope, go down. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum. I just noticed the skip button doesn't have the texture glitches. On console, the little skip icon during cutscenes has a glitch. It's like... It has like super thick and like wobbly outlines, and it just doesn't have it. And like that's even on like higher resolutions. Wait, yeah, right. I forgot which way I was going. This might be a stupid question. I really don't know. Do emulators cache load? I really don't know the answer to that.
This is bad, right?
We just ram her face into the wall there. That was real nice. Time for the first use of protein. There's a text box in one of these cutscenes. It was there. Okay.
This is bad, right?
Just mash X to the whole thing. Alright, the one fight in the game where we don't have the overpowered sword. Because they forced this weapon on us. I can't... Oh no, I can't Neptune break because I don't have the right DLC. It's fine. Compa paralyzed, that's good. Ah, got the bug. Getting the Neptune break bug, which is great. I love this game. Do the attack, thank you. This is like a 4-turn fight when it really only had to be a 3-turn. Neptune's gonna die if she doesn't break. There we go. You cannot heal while you're under Lunatic. And we really need to be under Lunatic because we need the strength boost because we don't have the good sword. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to set protein back to 0 as well. Whoops. Do that right now. And stop.
Are we in danger?
I got four encounters in the single bell. Time loss. I've gotten horrible RNG the entire game. The difficulty is on easy. I didn't change the difficulty back to hard after the Leone, however the fuck you say the little blue guy's name. Oh, that was like so long ago. That's a major mistake. Oh, no wonder I missed some damage ranges by like a lot. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Well, it's not the first time I've done that. Alright. Black art fight. Nep is just above heal range, which is annoying, but what can you do? Right. The only point in the game where this works.
We can run away every now and then, right?
This is the only point in the game where you can do this. and it like counts as you winning that bell fight. Hello, guard vermin.
What's with this tough guy?
Behave, please. Alright, knocked both of them into heal range. That was very nice of him.
We won! We won! We won! Level up!
Or, not you. Nearby landmass, Louis. You know, being on the wrong difficulty explains why I didn't save as much time as I thought I would on the last split. And probably am not saving as much time as I thought I would on this split. Because the difference between
Don't let your guard down even if
easy and hard is like massive for damage output. We only ever swap to easy if we really, really need it.
pleased to meet you.
Alright, this fight is BS RNG. In like actual runs, we don't really have a whole lot of medicines at this point. So if he decides to focus just one character down, you're kind of screwed. Here we have a lot of all the medicines because of the extra DLCs. But in an actual run, like what he just did would have been like devastating. Or potentially devastating if he decided to hit Neptune just one more time. And also, our healing wouldn't be set to 100% at this point in the run, because we just wouldn't have the resources to heal every time we're at low health.
Pleased to meet you.
This is another dungeon that requires good movement. It is possible to clear this dungeon with only 2 encounters. Although it does not look like that is going to happen. I might make it. I made it. Cool.
Great, we won. Oh, keep getting.
In an actual run, that was like another scary fight. And then the next fight would be like the last scary fight for a long time in a normal run. After these, like, 3 events. Yeah, this would be like the last scary fight for like a good
Looks tough,
hour.
but we can do it.
Well, at least Compa wasn't paralyzed, so she can do her gun. Break glitch? Maybe? Nah. Doesn't look like it. Damn. I would have sped the fight up. Would have saved a turn. I got the paralysis glitch.
Great, we won. Ooh, my
I've been paralyzed like 4 times and none of them have been beneficial. This is normally the part of the run where we would buy 100 of each of the medicines and they would last us for like a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab them like I would normally. I didn't mean to make that 104. We don't need 104. We just need around 100. It's just a coincidence that they've all wound up at like 104. Brisk guitar. There we go. IF gets her guitar. Difficulty goes back to easy. Closed holy ground, and we proceed.
Can we make an exception this time? This is gonna be tough.
I wonder if anyone's developing like a PSP or a Vita emulator. You know, now that I think about it, there's probably already a PSP emulator. The PSP was very popular. But I wonder if anyone's gonna work on like a Vita emulator.
Mind over matter. We got this.
And like I own all of those consoles. I have a PSP and I have a Vita. I have a PS3. Emulators are just good. They're good to have. And as a speedrunner, I would like the option
We should keep escape as an option.
Compa got paralyzed. That sucks. Okay, well that was almost bad, but it worked out.
Glad no one is seriously hurt. All right.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Config, hard, explore, clean box, search, teleportation.
I can take care of this alone.
Chop, button. Antidote. Herb forest. Alright. Time for the tightest movement in the entire game.
We found an item. Ready for a battle?
Oh, I hope that was good enough.
We're better than this.
Alright. Ah, she missed twice. Good job, IF. Oh, 4 encounters again.
No problem at all. Come back anytime.
Alright, that's like one of IF's main uses in the entire run is like clearing that one fight. She gets to do like one other important fight later, and like that's it. It's really sad how little IF is used in this entire game. Neptune does 95% of the work, and Compa does the other 5. Here is the one required use of IF's dungeon skill. Only time you ever have to use it in the entire game.
I hope we'll find something nice.
I guess I wasn't close enough, so I just stand here for 9 seconds.
Ready to go treasure hunting? Ooh, I got lucky.
As much as I would love to run around and play as IF for a little bit, can't. It is suboptimal to stay as her. Because A, Compa's Bell is going to be used again relatively soon. And B, the gauge filling up on Compa's Bell ability is how I track encounters whenever I first enter a dungeon. So Compa needs to already be out and ready to go for the next time I need to use her. You. Yep. All this crap. The bangles on the swimsuit stuff are kind of better than anything we would have at this point in the game by like a long shot. I wonder how long they stay good.
This'll be a good practice.
You ever see a pumpkin at a left intersection? It is bait. It is always bait. It will never not be bait. Left pumpkins are lies. Right pumpkins are good. Wow, Rav, what a super specific thing to always be upset about and always point out. Because it's always bullshit. Good camera.
Let's go.
So, since we've only done very, very little of Leanbox's quest line, we are still, quote-unquote, at the beginning of the game for, like, the Leanbox stuff. These are early game enemies still. Since you can kind of, sort of, do the land masses in any order you want. And like the game's designed around you leaving the land masses to go and like do all 3 stories at the same time. They're all kind of balanced the same. They assume that that's the first place you go, and there's no scaling. So everything here is still early game stuff.
All's well that ends well.
Right, now this is like a mid-game fight,
Coming from above.
which I mean, we're still over-equipped for. Sexy sax music, let's go! Sadly, we would have to like slow down to hear the good sax, but like, we can't do that, we're speed running. Got the like first part, but we didn't get to like the good part. Sucks. The Green Heart fight music is the best music in this game, like hands down. It's really good for like no reason. A lot of the music in this game is kind of mid. It's not bad, but it's not like great. But the Green Heart fight music is really good. The White Heart fight music is like, alright. I like it. It's not the best though. I don't know. That one's hard to like put into words. This song though, this song is garbage. I hate this song. Make it stop. I hear these bongos in my nightmares.
We're better than this.
I should be able to make it. I didn't make it. Bad movement. Damn it. It's only supposed to take 3 ejects, but it took 4. I'm like 2 steps away. I don't need to get extra buttons. Class Warfare! Let's go! Mansion Raid. Get to the exit.
I can take care of this alone. I can take care of this alone.
Yikes, got stuck on that corner. That like extra step kind of matters.
I can do this alone.
Man, is this gonna be a 4 encounter dungeon 2? This one's also supposed to just be 3. Okay. Made it out. Damn. I'm not doing so hot on movement. Forward. Forward. Yeah, this is the dungeon where you just go north. Only go north. Ba-da-ba.
This'll be a good practice.
I think I'm okay. I think I make it from here. Yep. Easy peasy. Been saying that a lot today. I never say that. I don't know why.
Ready to win this?
Transform. Break. Guard. Gun. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Abandoned tower. Gotta be really careful of movement here. I only have 4 eject buttons, and optimally you only get 4 encounters. First one before that turn kind of sucks.
Let's go.
Okay, I should be okay. And I should get my last encounter around this corner.
Let's go.
Those rare missable enemies. Goodbye, rare missable enemies.
If we win, I gotta change my... Never mind.
Alright, now these fights are kind of catching up to us. But, like, we're still gonna win pretty quickly and easily. Neptune. Break glitch. Nope, no break glitch. That's fine. Well, that was a break glitch, but that was not where I wanted it to happen. so it didn't really work out for me. Gotta send her people. Inbox key fragment. Closed holy ground. Stop.
Ready for a battle? I know we shouldn't just run away, but
Transform and Neptune break. It's gonna be a 3 or a 4. Please be a 3. Every other one I've done so far has been a 4.
did you see?
Cool. Thank you. Nice for once. Nope. Strength Bangle is also not better than what I have. Oh yeah, I had to set to easy. Do not want to fight the guard vermin on hard. It's doable, but it's not fun. I also kind of like this song. Like, the opening is kind of annoying, but I like the chanting. I really wish this song was in reverse. And the Greenheart battle theme. Of course I want the Greenheart battle theme. Guard, gun. Guard, guard. There we go.
How did I do? That wasn't bad at all. I can level up.
All right. Difficulty to hard. Explore nearby lands, play Neptune.
Back off. Don't waste your life.
East Wars release. And then back into the ruins. Look at these also rare enemies. Just popping up during any percent. Can't get luck like that in the plat runs, no sir. That'd be asking way too much.
What's with this tough guy?
Now, of all the splits, I'm kind of the most interested to see how much time this split saves on emulator. Because this split has so many cutscenes. Cutscenes are really dense. Data recovery. Neptune, you're a goddess, and IF's like, yeah, I figured that out like forever ago. Compa just can't believe it. Oh my gosh, really? You mean it? How many check buttons do I have? I don't actually know. Hopefully I have 3.
We got this.
I do have 3? Cool. We're good.
Mind over matter. We got this.
Ancient Dragon.
Let's hope for the best.
Transform. And break. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? Fight him normally? Nah. Gonna use the same cheese strat we have been for the last 2 hours. Well, more like an hour and a half. Those are some pretty good paralyses. Like, those helped a lot. See ya.
I've got everyone from the underworld backing me up. Level up.
Can I get Planet Neptune's weapon sub 2? Well, I mean, yeah. I kind of have to. It's like not even possible not to at this point. Even if I weren't saving like additional time here. Road to last station. Alright, that was the last eject. Saving like another 2 minutes. Man, I don't think I'm saving 45 minutes. I really thought I would. I thought it'd be like that much faster. Just go north in this dungeon.
Can we make an exception this time? We should keep escape as an option. No, way! This is impossible!
We're gonna spend like the entire rest of the game underleveled. So like the characters are going to be afraid and like want to run from fights as if we don't already do that.
That wasn't enough to take me down. I can. All right.
Bell before first encounter. I always forget to do that in this dungeon, so this is a fast encounter dungeon. Have to remember that. This is not the standard.
My turn. What's with this tough guy?
Transform and Neptune break to enemies. These no 4, only 3. Damn. Time loss.
I could do this good every time.
Or I should say, potential time save. Haha. Item skill, set protein to 100. I'm pretty sure the exit's through here. Arch Nemesis appears.
This is gonna be tough.
Alright. Please don't do the glitch. Alright, there's one. Please, Neptune break. Thank you. That was another fight where it just can sometimes not happen. Alright, Neptune item, protein 0, big, difficulty easy. Explore nearby lands, lean box.
Look pretty weak. This is going to be tough.
Alright, so the reason we set the difficulty to easy for this dungeon is because there were enemies in here that we're afraid of. Regular enemies. It's the only dungeon in the game with regular enemies that we are terrified of. We don't even care about the boss. The boss is super easy. There's a particular enemy we set the game to easy for in case we run into it on the way to the boss, because it can and will nuke our team. It is faster, whatever that means in this game, so it goes before us, and it can one-shot individual members, or it can one-shot the whole party. It just gets to pick.
This tough guy.
But you know, once we get past the encounters, we just go right back to hard, because we're not afraid of this boss. We're just afraid of the things in its dungeon. Live, Compa. Live, damn you.
That wasn't enough to take me down. Level up.
Chop. I really don't need to buy more reflex. Ejects up to 6. And Paradox and F. Equipment. Get your Paradox in, combo skills, charge shot. Circle is switch. Drive Kit S, AF, Spectral Edge, then Chaos Edge. Oh yeah. Equip is a power bangle. It is better. Alright. Finally at the point where the swimsuit stuff is falling off.
I know we shouldn't just run away, but
I know we shouldn't just run away, she says, after running from every fight in the game so far.
mind over matter. We got
Wow,
this.
I got this rare enemy twice in a row. Hello, Tiamat.
Everyone, let's hope for the best.
Guard. Done.
Great, we won. All right.
You actually have to hold forward and take a few steps. Or nearby land, Louis.
Don't let your guard down even if they look weak.
The enemies in the dungeons in between continents never change. They're always the same, like level 2 enemies for the entire game. Am I supposed to buy buttons? No, I'm not supposed to. Huh. Whoops. I mean, it's fine. It took like 2 seconds because there's no lag going in and out of that menu. That would have been like a 5-6 second mistake on console.
Mind over matter. We got this.
Okay, can these dudes just stop? I don't want to see those guys.
Plan B. Run when in danger.
Alright, got good RNG. Because we only got 2 encounters in that dungeon.
No running away. No, no, no. No, 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 way! This is impossible!
Alright, now we just stand here for the next 15 seconds. No, longer. Like 20 seconds. Good game design. This isn't even like the most egregious example of this in this game.
I'ma break it! I can take care of
Also, for some reason, that wall breaks the camera for the rest of the dungeon. So, camera screen's gonna flicker for a few more seconds. Camera breaks pretty often in these snowy dungeons.
Do it!
Guard, gun.
I'm glad no one is seriously hurt.
Alright. Explore, the last battle, CPU's refusal. I think by now my levels have evened out. I don't think I'm underleveled anymore. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be.
No, no, no.
Transform. Alright, please Neptune break. The rest of the R4 fights for like the rest of the game, it's possible just to not Neptune break.
Not yet. I can still.
Great, we won. How amazing.
Search. Road to lean box. Buttons. Decision, Basilicom. Alright. It's entirely possible to do this dungeon with only 3 eject buttons. However, that hardly ever happens. I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times. To be fair, I've only done like maybe like 15 to 20 runs in this game. And of those, like half of them, you don't even do this. This is true in stuff and not 80% stuff.
I've been waiting for a situation like this. I'm nervous.
Oh, I said 3. Yeah, it's possible to do this in 2. My bad. I just said the wrong number. Because it says 3 in my notes because I changed it because it was 2. But I hardly ever get it in 2. So I just always assume I'm going to do it in 3. No, nearby lands, last station. Search, last station. Do not split, do not split, do not split.
Oh boy, whatever. I guess I have some time.
Most of my splits are at the end of these landmass dungeons, and this is like the first one where I don't split at the end of it. Alright, we come all the way to last station for a single cutscene. And then we go to Planet Neptune. Nope, stop. Also, do not split. Do not split. We split for Celestia Open once we leave Planet Neptune.
Back off. Don't waste your life.
This should be my last eject button. Oh no, I have an extra one. Why do I have an extra one? Where did that come from? Maybe I just miscounted. I probably just miscounted. Recollection. Now this is normal in stuff. Where Neptune abandons us. Goddess only. Alright, pro tip. For this dungeon, just always turn left. Every intersection, left turn. Now you might be thinking, well, what about those times where you turned right? Like right here? Well, yeah, just turn left until you end up going right. It's that easy. Every time. Alright. This fight is the reason we have Compa and IF set up with combos. Did she? Yeah, you know what? It's fine if she just keeps attacking IF. As long as the damage isn't too spread out. I think that achievement was for like a 50-hit combo. I don't know. Alright, Neptune went off to be sad. We went and kicked her ass. Now she's not sad anymore, because that's what friends do. Now we have to give her stuff back, because she was taking it easy on us, actually. It is the best thing, right? Yep. How much does that lower my health by? 50? Eh, it's whatever. Explore the Celestia. Celestia Castle, and then we're going to Last Station.
I can take care of this alone.
Alright, we're going to split here. Here is where we split. Explore, landmass, how dare you, noob goddess?
Easy. Let's get him in a single turn.
But, man, if I get a good time, how will people know? I won't be able to upload these times to the leaderboards.
Don't let your guard down even if they look weak.
I say, as if anyone but me would ever care. Because again, I love bringing it up. The leaderboards, the online leaderboards for this game still work for some reason.
So awesome.
Oh no. You have this game on console, and you have a PSN account. Your times still get uploaded, and And you can still check out the leaderboards for all the missions.
Our party rules.
Although they're kind of bogus because they use the timer in game, which, I mean, of course they do. Why wouldn't they?
It's all because of me.
And it's very easy to cheat that timer. Hey Z-Fresh, when do we get IL runs for all the different side quests in the game? When do we get the IL leaderboards for all the quests?
I can do this alone.
Single segment, no save and quit. Which, technically,
Ends well.
you can still use emulator for, since the timer stops on loads. Like, the in-game timer stops on loads, it's built in.
We got him good. Am I dreaming? I'm so awesome.
Nope. Do Noob Goddess one more time.
I can take care of this alone. They're not as strong as they look. Again, I'm slicing as expected. It's not
Alright,
what it
Disastrous Flames.
sounds. Nice.
Not world. Landmass. Disastrous Flames 1.
I can take care of this alone.
Neptune did die earlier. Wonder if anything's going to change because of that. Completed the SSD installation? Congrats. Hope it wasn't, like, too hard. I've never put an SSD in a PS4. It was a fucking nightmare to put it into a PS3.
We're better than this.
But you know, the real congratulations are for the coffee. Sweet, sweet coffee. Dumb, I had to do it twice.
Waste our time here too much.
Transform for this guy. Because he's very tanky. We do just enough damage in HDD. Yeah, those shares look good.
This is fantastic.
I'd know for sure if there were numbers, but there are no numbers in this game because the devs hate me. No, stop. Yep, exactly. I need to do Disastrous Flames an extra time because Neptune died like 2 times earlier. Getting the flash drive out harder than the actual SSD.
All's well that
Yeah,
ends
so
well.
fun fact, if Neptune dies at literally any point in the entire game, you just lose like 2.5 to 3 minutes on True End. Since it affects your shares, it affects share grinding. And since it affects share grinding, you have to do a bunch of extra shit.
Let's not waste our time here, Tuna.
There are like 5 points in the entire game where Neptune could feasibly die. 4 of those are like really, really unlikely. Worst case scenario. The other one is when you're getting Kiryu, and you're like level 4 in like a level 90 area, and you just have to hope for good enemy spawns. And I didn't. I just brute forced my way through it. I was like, who cares? It doesn't matter. Right. Can save load. No. Actual runs don't let you save load because it lets you skip encounters. And in real time, it's slower. What am I doing? You can save load to get rid of enemy spawns. Like casual play. Yeah, but in a speedrun, there's no reason to ever save. You don't game over when you die in fights, you just have to do the fight over. Alright, got the Neptune break glitch, where it didn't happen. I love it when that happens. It can happen in all 3 of the goddess fights, and it's terrifying. Because if it happens enough, you just lose. You get like a 5 turns max. Oh? Yeah, sure. Her name can be Noir. Noir 1-1. Alright. I'm actually losing time because, you know, I'm bad at video games. I had to do that quest the extra time, which I did not do in PB. And I'm gonna have to do an extra quest in Louis.
Pretty weak.
Is it 1 or 2 in Louis? I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's 1, but it might be 2. I don't really remember. Whoops, I didn't want that. Search for an employee. No, I might not have eject buttons now that I think about it, since I did that quest an extra time. Damn, I really should have looked.
No sweat.
It's fine if I don't. I mean, I one-shot the enemies. Yeah. Because this quest is like
Keep the peace and gaming.
around level 15.
I can take care of
So, VGM, is the SSD just for SVS, or do you have other plans for it?
again. On slice and jump.
Don't own any other games.
It's all because of me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Good job, I guess.
Well, it's never too late. Chilled $2,000 for RB2. This is the norm. Buying a better computer isn't chilling for a single game. The computer can do other things.
We're better than this.
Can, and it can do them very well. See?
You think I'm happy? Of course I am.
The PS4 can do other things, and now with the SSD, it can do them very well. You have a PS4 Pro with an SSD. That's like optimal PS4 setup.
No sweat. No sweat. I win the MVP award.
And I mean, you don't even need to use it for like speedrunning, right?
I am. So what?
You just play some PS4 games now. Some exclusives. So everything you've ever heard about Bloodborne being perfect is true. Bloodborne is like almost the perfect video game. Highly recommend. That's a PS4 exclusive.
I can take care of this alone.
Friend has it? Hey, maybe they'll even play with you. The way I played through Bloodborne was with a friend, and I would say overall it definitely made the game better. It's a lot more fun to play those games with people.
Look forward to next time. Ooh.
I'm trying to think of other PS4 exclusives.
Am I dreaming? I'm so awesome.
Gravity Rush is a very, very good PS4 game. That game is like literally art. I love that game. Nobody ever talks about it.
Oh boy, whatever. I guess I'll
Say
have to
Persona 5.
find-
Hey, it is still a PlayStation exclusive for the next, like 4 months. Which I guess at this point you might as well wait, right?
I can take care of this alone.
This is our true
Friend does have it on PS4. Base Persona 5, because I don't really see a reason to ever play base Persona 5 ever again, honestly. Royal is just like all of that and more. It's like the difference between P4 and like Golden. Like at least people have arguments for the two different versions of P3, because those are two very different games with exclusive content.
This'll be a good practice.
I think other PS4 games. I mean, there's God of War, but I don't really know anything about God of War. I haven't played a single God of War game.
Let's not waste our time here too much.
Royal speedrun is shorter. I know Royal has like exclusive glitches for like movement and stuff. Although I have not sat down and watched like a full P5 or Royal speedrun because, oh my god, that game is so fucking long. Let's see, I can't recommend that Infamous game. Infamous Second Son is so bad compared to the other two. God, I hate that game. I'm just kind of looking at my shelf. Let's see, those are on PC. Those are on PC. Hey, Project Diva X is on PlayStation. I don't think they ever put that one on Steam. I don't think they put the first 3 Project Divas on anything other than PS3 and 4. But Project Diva X is the worst one. Oh my god, Project Diva X is so bad. I have to do this one in extra time because... So this is probably more time loss. Downloaded the wrong file. Wait, what? Well, like software update to put onto the SSD or firmware, whatever it is. Yeah.
They're not as strong as they look.
Yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to do that. Thank you again, Nightbot.
It's all you. Thanks.
Alright, Basilicom entrance. You need like actual perfect movement to get through here with only 2 ejects. It like never happens to me. This dungeon is very long and it's very difficult. Well, not really that long. It's long for like perfect movement.
I bet their experience points suck.
Need to change the difficulty and then need to equip protein. I can't tell if I'm making it or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I didn't make it. God. Yep. Alright, Greenheart. Best song in the game. And we don't even get to listen to it that much.
If we win, I gotta change my
Rentage. Yeah, it's usually just a good idea to keep those. Just in case. Please. Okay, thank you. Cool. Got the twofer.
That wasn't enough to take me down. I can
green heart was added. Choose a name. Vert. Her name is Vert. Explore nearby lands. Louis. Huh. I guess I'm not going to lose that much time, if at all.
Easy. Let's get him in a single turn.
Hmm. 9 seconds, okay. No, stop. Way of faith. And 3 times. Okay. Wait to find out it does nothing. I mean, the game is going to load faster.
This'll be a good practice.
And everywhere except for Neptune, because, God forbid, you know.
I can do this alone.
No problem at all. Come back anytime.
This is all mine. No.
Oh, teamwork.
God. I love Vanilla Vert. She's so good.
I bet they're
She's such a bitch, and I love it.
I can take care of this alone. This is our true power. And level up. You did it. Will you praise me?
So VGM, does that mean you're going to be playing SVS again soon? Since you have been setting all this up.
No sweat.
You know, because it really sounds like you don't want to.
Back off. Don't waste your life.
Feel comfortable playing it again, somewhat.
Cool, is this easy?
All right.
Really? This isn't a dream?
Very long story. Well, I mean, I'm not going to pry or anything.
I can handle this monster myself.
Just in general, you've said a couple of times that you weren't in a very good place, and the game itself is also miserable, so I get it.
Don't let your guard down even if they look weak.
Feel Alright. Also, why translation stopped? I thought your friend, I thought she was busy. Buy the DLC. Or Vert and Noir. I'm just kind of picking up everything, because, like, why not? I might resume in a few months. Yeah, I thought she had, like, a lot of things to do. She had real-life stuff to take care of, so she'd be gone for a while. I thought that's why you stopped. Also understandable if you just hate the game.
Your guard down even if they look weak.
I kind of hate the game. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Well, that's as far as anyone else needs to know.
Experience points suck. Remember me as a tend on game industry's back.
Very yeah.
Everyone gets a pat on the back.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, VGM, I hope you find some sort of fun in SVS. Just don't go grinding it like every day again. Like, treat yourself better, man. Well, you try to get that, what, like 330? Sub 330, I think. 320. I don't remember. I've completely blocked out a lot of my time in that game. I don't even remember where the times wound up. Already got the sub 330.
Look forward to next time.
Okay, so like there's only like enough, there's only so much memory in my brain, right? So like all that information, all that data for SVS has been overwritten by that one plat run. Like it has erased every other memory of that game for me. I can only remember the plat run. The rest of it's just gone.
Your guard down even if they look weak.
And that's why you back up your data. Or maybe it's the only reason I can only think of the plat run is because of the trauma.
I can do this alone. Our party rules.
Was that 7 or 8? I think that was 7.
Amazing. Let's keep this up.
Yep, that was 7. This might be the last one. I don't remember. Although, it's probably not.
Easy. Let's get him in a single turn.
Because this game hates me. He keeps pushing me away, but I just keep coming back.
I can do this alone.
I think this is a much... Well, not much. I think overall, this is a worse game than SVS.
Back anytime.
But I have more fun playing it, so, you know.
This is all
At the end of the day, that makes it a better game.
Ah, teamwork.
Versus Whiteheart. Okay, so I think at the beginning when I guessed... Oh, I didn't get the transformation prompt. I love that glitch. So at the beginning when I guessed that this run would be like 45 minutes faster because of emulator, I think I was a little overconfident in how big of a difference load times would make.
You little shit! Great, we won! How neat.
Choose a name. Her name is Blonde. Explore, play Neptune. Formation. You're out. You're in. Hello? Roller. Did the game freeze? It might have frozen. Here. Well, I mean, at least inputs have frozen. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. Oh, you can double click to full screen. I didn't know that. I hope they didn't fuck up OBS or anything. Okay. It was frozen because it didn't register a trophy. Like, it was stuck trying to register the trophy for getting the goddesses. Alright, yeah, surprisingly it didn't fuck up. I was ready to say that it was dead, that I was done. Config. Hard. Search. Play Neptune. So I guess if the game is trying to register, the emulator is trying to register that you got a trophy and you're trying to do stuff, it could lock up inputs. Why is Noir faster than Neptune? He should not be faster yet. Oh, I forgot to swap Compa and Vert. I was too busy being confused. We do not want Compa in the front line. We want Vert in the front line. Oh no, it locks up every time you do that. Hello? Yeah, and then it unlocks if you full screen and then exit. Okay, that's a weird thing, but that's fine. At least there's a workaround, right? Buttons. Yeah. Search last dungeon. I didn't split for Whiteheart. Oh well.
Let's end this quickly.
Okay, so known issue, I guess, for this game now is if you swap party members in the formation, then the game freezes a little bit. But it's very quick and easy to fix.
I can handle this alone. I hope you'll find something nice.
Alright, and now we get to be IF for the very short remainder of the game. Which is cool,
Can run away every now and then.
since IF doesn't really get to do much of anything in this game. It's really weird how useless IF is in this game and how useful Compa is.
Do you even need me to participate?
Compa is like your medic-mage. Neptune is like your heavy hitter, your DPS. IF is kind of in the middle, and that just kind of makes her bad at both, because the other two are just so good at their jobs.
Why would anyone at their level challenge us?
Alright. A menu with a bunch of shit on it that I don't actually have. So, equipment, not that. Get what? Strength bangle. I don't have the Mystic Hat. Combo skill. Right disc. Circle is switch. Cure bottle 100. Noir. Potion 100. Infinite slash. Hard drive divinity. What do you get? You get the Heaven's Bangle. Oh wait, yeah, you get Braveheart. Neptune. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't care. It'll be fine. It'll work itself out.
I'll show them my strength.
Transform with Noir. Go ahead and Infinite Slash. And she killed R4. Okay. She's not supposed to be able to. Unless it's like a super unfavorable range. Like Neptune's supposed to get an attack in there. But okay. Fine, I guess. Big, difficulty, easy. Because we are cowards. Whoops. Nope. Explore. Final battle. And then search.
They've got some nerve approaching me like this.
Can we get the sub 310? It depends on how Dragon R4 goes. Time for memes. Oh, got the infinite slash glitch. Or just the triangle glitch where it doesn't come out. Happened again and again. Good game. Please. Okay, at that point it didn't matter. She was dead either way. Neptune wasn't supposed to transform, but I did that for safety because nothing was going well. Ideally, Noir infinite slashes twice, and then Neptune kills her in a single combo. Alright. Swap to Compa. Paralyze. Swap back to Vert.
I got it.
Stop. Transform. Transform. Please, Neptune break. Please stop giving me these memes. Thank you.
Did they think they could win? Idiot.
GG. That is, for the most part, how that fight is supposed to go. Usually with the input glitch, where it just doesn't do your big attack at the end of the combo, it only happens like, on average, like once or twice during this fight. Because it happens more often than not in certain fights for some reason. But it happened like 6 times there, which was very unlucky, and I was going to lose if that went on for another turn. Well, GG.